Here we have a 19S triangle battery. It was wired using this diagram. You can see strings 11 and 12, or cells 11 and 12, are wired together. Overall voltage right now should be 70 because each of the cells is 3.5. Cell 1 starts over in the upper left. Our ground is wired as seen here. Cell 1 should show 3.5 as seen here. 3.5. This is cell 1. Here's our ground, or negative. Here's our positive. 3.5. Here is where the two cells come together. That should be our two end cables right here. So that's these right here, right on the end, as seen in the diagram earlier. They come to this cell because this is a 19S once again. And if we go through ground, and we'll walk through the connector here. Should go to 7, 10, 14, 17, 21, 24, 28, 31, 35, and this should be 35 as well because of these two here. Continuing on, we would start from the right. That would increase to 38. 42, 45, 48, 52. And you can also go individually between the cells, which is a little bit harder to do, but each of them do measure 3.5 volts all the way across. Now let's take a look at our BMS. We'll go ahead and plug that in, as you can see here. Now this BMS, the instructions said that you should be able to just do this and the BMS should turn on, but it does not turn on. What does turn it on, according to the manual, is supplying this with no more than 9 volts. So we can get 7 volts from our first two cells, which will then turn on the BMS. There are no lights flashing. It is booting up right now. Here's our red light indicating power. Here is a flashing light right here. And let's make a connection to the BMS. BMS shows up. And as you can see here, it's showing 62 volts. We measured cell 1 and cell 1 does not show up. Cell 2, we measured cell 2 and that's also incorrect. And there seems to be a new problem. Cell 12 is not showing up properly. Like that, since the screenshot, that was not an issue. We do have a blue light indicating. So this should be battery pack. It should be 19S. I don't know why, like just last night, the only bad cell was cell 1, and now this has changed in the middle here. I don't know why. There just seems to be something incorrect. Any help is greatly appreciated on this. I measured each cell individually and they all check out. Nothing with the wiring has changed overnight, but yet the BMS is reporting differently.